Visions of the future are inherently shaped by our ideas of the present, which means that science fiction is so often a great betrayer of historical concerns and biases. Science fiction writers create futures landlocked by their ideas of class, or race, or gender, or their understanding of technology. And as the world changes, those changes are bizarrely mirrored in the way we view the future. One of the biggest examples of this is what is referred to as the post-9/11 media landscape, or post-9/11 media theory in regards to realism. For 20 or 30 years, we had experienced a period where modern film technology could record, build upon, or depart entirely from real life in high definition, and before which important historical events could not be experienced or broadcast in the same way. Then, in 2001, the real world showed us that it could be just as spectacular and ridiculous and cruel and cinematic as cinema. And in the following years, shifts could be observed in the way that we created television and film. Espionage, homeland security, and moral grey areas became the norm. Heroes became anti-heroes, willing to tread a fine line for the greater good. In science fiction, aliens were out. Robots were out too, unless they were originally built by humans, because the threat was from within. It was terrestrial, and it was harder to define. So where does that leave us now, over a decade later? What do we look at when we want to speculate about the future? We can look at global politics, like the situations in Russia and North Korea. Our predictions will be filled with corruption and people misled by their leaders, or paint the picture of a world after those power systems have been removed from the world stage. We can look at technology, and our science fiction will become a commentary on human behavior, a dependence on machines, or the rejection of them. Or we could be a bit more hopeful and look at economic growth in developing countries, and our future will be full of wealthy nations mixing and trading and becoming equal. So I'd like to throw my hat in and make some predictions about the future. I think we'll see further secularism and a decline in numbers of people who identify as members of organized religions. It may be that this gives way to something new, or that the comfort of belonging to a faith is just replaced by stronger ties to family, profession, communities, or gangs. We will see a more mature and accepting attitude towards sex, gender, and the body. Male and female circumcision will be made illegal. Advertising will be just as keen to objectify a man as a woman and publicly address all orientations. Technology will move past the point of drawing attention to itself, which best serves the market, and instead become properly integrated, which best serves the users. A monitor won't look like a monitor. It won't have a brand logo stuck to it. It will look like glass or a picture frame. And your phone will be part of your outfit rather than an addition to it, the way of the pocket watch. And maybe this is just wishful thinking, but communication technology will lose some of its novelty. Social media and the behavior that keeps it going will wane and give way to a less obtrusive, more direct, human way of staying in touch. Those are my predictions, based on the world I see around me. And if you're watching this somehow in a few hundred years, let me know how close I was.